Hi, thank you so much for your interest in Tai Chi and your interest in learning to teach Tai Chi. I'm Dianne Bailey. I'm the creator of the Open the Door to Tai Chi system. And I thought I'd take a minute here to just answer some of the common questions that I get about the Open the Door to Tai Chi certification. First question that I get is, do I have to have experience with Tai Chi or with martial arts? In other words, do I have to be a martial artist already to learn Tai Chi? And the answer is no. I teach you everything you need to know, both the form and how to teach it. And you do not have to have any martial arts experience. I actually give you that background as well, because it is important. Tai Chi is a martial art. You need to understand that martial arts basis, but I give you that in the certification. This question, is the program self-paced or is there a time limit? People are concerned, especially because you lead busy lives, you already have jobs, and you need to know, do I have time to learn this? Absolutely. I understand that people learn differently, and I want you to feel confident and comfortable that you can practice the movements, practice what you're learning, and not be worried about finishing in a certain time. Along with that self-paced question, people ask, well, how long will it take me to complete the program? Well, it's really dependent on how much time you have to practice. It's dependent on how much background you might have. The typical time that I see people with the program is 3 to 4 months. Some take a little bit longer, some take a little bit, or finish it a little bit earlier. But that's about the norm, is about 3 to 4 months. Will I learn more than one form? Well, no. With the certification, I focus on the Yang style 24 short form. And that's important because that's really the most popular form in the United States. I teach it here in my studio in Denver, and I have found that that's the most, that's the easiest to teach to people. Will I have access to the program after I complete it? Yes, that's important, because as you begin to teach, you might have questions. You might want to refer back to some of the movements, so you have access to the program forever and ever. This certification does provide CECs with AFA, with NASM, with ACSM, and with ACE. They all provide 8 hours of credits. It just depends on if it's 8 or 0.8, depending on the certification program, or excuse me, on the organization. What is the difference between the 2 certification options? Well, we have the basic program, and then we have the distinction program. The basic program is all online. There are 3 exams. They're all scored online. And then the distinction program is the basic program, plus you get 2 Skype sessions with me. You can use one of those Skype sessions while you're studying so that I can look at your form. You can ask questions along the way. And then the final Skype session, it is an exam, so that you get a distinction certification that gives your community extra confidence that a Tai Chi master has actually looked at you and what you're learning and has approved you as an instructor. Our membership program is really unique and really dynamic. It is $99, an annual fee, and that is so inexpensive for what you get. This is a group that helps support you as you learn to teach. You have a place to ask questions, and you also have a place to continue your learning. As fitness professionals, we're always in search of those CECs, and that I've got to go learn something else just to get hours of learning, right? Of those credits. Well, the membership actually replaces that need. That $99 a year is your recertification, because that group is such a dynamic learning environment. You get to learn the Yang style long form in the membership. Remember, the question of the certification only teaches you the short form, but if you maintain your membership, you get to learn the long form in the membership group. You also get access to our daily series. There is so much provided in this that I feel like that is your continuing education, and that keeps your certification current. This program is different from learning the form from just a DVD or learning it from YouTube. And that the reason behind that is I teach you the movements just like what you would learn. And yes, we're using technology, so it's very similar to learning from YouTube or learning from a DVD. But the real difference is that I teach you the underlying principles. And those are what really drive the benefits of Tai Chi. It's not just the movements. It's understanding columns and how to apply that. It's understanding the ball of energy. It's understanding rotation and the martial arts application. This program is so much richer than just learning the movements. I get this question a lot of how I personally structure classes here in my studio in Denver. We do beginning classes and then what I call regular classes. I don't like to call them advanced, but the beginning classes are really important to help people feel less intimidated in learning Tai Chi. Those beginning classes are only half an hour. That also helps people because it's not too much of a time commitment. I recently looked up for my mother-in-law Tai Chi classes in her town, and the only classes available are 90 minutes. And she is not able to stand for 90 minutes. She's not able to handle that much. 30 minutes really is enough for those beginning classes. And in the beginning classes, you're just learning the individual movements. You don't have to worry about learning the flow of the form. When you graduate from the beginning classes, then you learn the flow of the form, and you start to learn those underlying principles that I was referring to earlier. You start to apply that to the movements. I've had people stay with me for years and years and years because there is always something more to learn. And the charges for my classes here in Denver, I set it up in such a way, we only do classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. I have 2 daytime classes that's on Monday at noon and Wednesday at noon, and then we also have Wednesday evening at 6. Those are the regular classes. The beginning classes are half hour before that. If someone comes once a week, it's $59 a month. If they come twice a week, it's $99 a month. And it's a simple, it's not a per class fee, it is a monthly tuition. And that way I don't have to worry about who's attending and keep track of attendance. Makes it easier as an instructor, and it makes it easier for the client as well. But surprisingly, just with those 3 classes, remember we have just Monday and Wednesday at the noon hour and then Wednesday evening. So we really just have 3 classes. This provides about $3,000 to $3,500 a month in revenue for our studio. So the opportunity is really huge for you here. It's not a huge time commitment. Lots of people are looking for Tai Chi in your community. And it can be a simple revenue add to your studio or to your offerings as a trainer. You can learn Tai Chi and you can learn to teach it. The opportunity is huge. Like I just said, there are so many people that their doctors are recommending Tai Chi. People are searching for Tai Chi classes. They want something that's less intimidating. They want something that's a little simpler to learn, and that it focuses on the benefits of Tai Chi as an exercise. So I hope you've enjoyed this, just to get some of the questions that you might have had answered. If you have other questions, please feel free to email me, Dianne at taichisystem.com. And always, I want you to feel comfortable with Tai Chi. Know that my focus is to make it more accessible, more easily understood, remove that mystery from it. Again, if you have questions, email me at Dianne at taichisystem.com. Talk to you later.